Hi everyone, so today we have version 2.1 of Uncharted Valley ready to go for you. So the link to download that is in the description below. There weren't too many changes to this version. I would consider it a minor update, but there's definitely some cool additions and things that I've been trying to figure out that now I finally did figure out. So let's get into it. First thing, over at the Sawmill. And this is one of those things that I've been trying to figure out for, we'll visit NPC Noah. I've been trying to figure out this since the game came out and we had this sawmill. So one of the annoying things was in the sawmill over here, the wood chips would spawn out in pallets. So you'd have all your products here and then the wood chips would be spawning out in pallets. Now, I'd gotten this right from Giants, so this was a Giants thing that they had it doing this. So what I ended up doing, and they did have the trigger for it to load in bulk. So what I ended up doing was I removed the ability for wood chip pallets to spawn out here and only made it so that they are in the little silo thing over here. So you'll be able to load your wood chips if you drive your trucks over to this point right here, and I put a little marker on the ground. And these are decals, so that one's kind of in the ground a little bit, but that's okay. It's just a little decal. So, and it comes out right up here. Unfortunately, Giants doesn't give us a pipe or anything, but it comes out right over here and right underneath your trucks. With your trucks right under here, this holds 200,000 liters of wood chips. So that is a major thing that I wanted to change, and I'm glad we were able to do that. So that's the first thing, and then the other major thing in this update was the addition of the trees for Silverrun from Silverrun Forest. So let's kind of get out of here and let's take a look at what some of these look like. Now, these trees can not only be planted via the tree planter and saplings, and then they'll grow just like the other trees will in the shop, but you can also place them down. So let's take a look at them. So in the shop, if we take a look, I'm going to go into the construction menu, and it should be in the trees category. So if you come over here to trees, and you can kind of scroll down, and here they are right here. So these are different kinds of spruces. We have 3 different kinds of spruces. So if you click on one of these, for instance, you can see them. It'll be right here, and I have too many trees on the map right now. You'll want to use that more trees mod that's out there. I can link that down below if we need that, but that's one thing. So I can't place any right now in this save. But if you notice up on the corner here on the F1 menu, you can actually toggle the tree size of it. So there's our little sapling. There's like a medium size, a larger size, so you can, and then a bigger size. So you can do that with all of them. We have our pines, different pines again, kind of the pines that we had back in the last version in 22. And let's see, so ponderosa pines again, looking like that, pretty cool. And again, a lot of these kind of overlap each other a little bit just because of like switching the sizes. These are the small pagoda dogwood, the dogwoods. So again, you can kind of see what those look like if we do that. And then we have our giant sequoias. I love these trees, but I don't know how many, I don't know how they're going to process with the processors and stuff. But yeah, these are the giant sequoias. I love the way those look. So we have the 3 of those as well. And as you guys can see, there are no errors in the log. Those show up perfectly fine. So the other thing that you can do with these, like I was saying, was that you can go into the menu here where let me go to the vehicles and this down to the forestry section. You can actually plant these with your tree planters. Where are they? Still get lost in this menu a lot. Alright, so here they are, tree saplings. So these are the small ones, these are the larger ones. So if you click on any of these really, and you can see if you go through these, here's your spruces, so the pines, the dogwoods, ponderosa pines, and the giant sequoias. So you can see all those, and then the other ones that Giants had in here. So those are the things that we added to the map. Because I like to show off like how we kind of did that as far as a modding perspective goes. So if you're interested in that, keep watching, and like I said, I'll show that off right now. So as far as a modding perspective goes with this, a couple of things how we added in the tree, not only the trees, and then also the with the sawmill. So if you go in here to the sawmill placeable, which is again linked right from the save game, right from the game. I just made a copy of it and put it in the map. If you go down here to the where the pallets are, and we're looking for where the pallets spawn out. So these spawn places right here. So pallet area 1 star and pallet area 1 end. If you add in fill types here, so I added in boards, planks, wood beams, prefab wall resin, and chipboard. So you notice that wood chips aren't there in any of these pallet spawn areas. So the wood chips are actually up here in that silo only. So that is how you would do that. Otherwise, if you just left this blank, it would spawn out all types of pallets that's in this sawmill. So that's a really cool thing that I noticed that was in the Elm Creek sawmill from last year. I don't know if that was Mr. Billy Alpaca that did that or if it was the leftover, but either way, I'm giving credit to him for figuring this out. So that's how you would do that. As far as adding in the different tree types into the map, what you want to do for that, a couple things here. There's this file on here called, and you'll want to make sure that you have this commented into your map, where it says tree types. You'll have a file name equals map treetypes.xml. These max number of trees does not seem to be working right now. It's kind of like the max visual animals. It just doesn't seem to work. But here's your tree type file. So let's take a look at that. So in the tree types file, all you have to put in here is the additional trees that are going in. It's kind of like the fruit types, where if you're adding a fruit type in, you only need to put the additional products in that map because otherwise in that file. Otherwise, it reads the ones from in game. So you just put in the the new trees that you're putting in, and it as long as they're linked correctly, map trees, ponderosa pine, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll have that in here. So you can kind of see how that is set up this way. And then in the store items file, you want to also make sure that you are linked into the spruces, the XML files for spruces. This is what actually makes them show up in the store. The different spruces, pine, ponderosa pines, the dogwoods, and the giant sequoias right there. So that's how you would go about adding in the trees to this without, and the tree file itself. So this folder is another 226 megabytes with all the different textures and i3D files for the trees. So yeah, it's kind of a lot. So, but anyway, I think it's going to be worth it because we can have all these different trees in the map. So there you go. That is version 2.1 of Uncharted Valley. Again, small update, but I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.